What up, what up, what up? How's it going, everybody? Give me a second. I'm just trying to get everything scored away. All right. Sorry, it took me a minute to get everything going. To get me going. Story of my life, I swear to God. Didn't get a chance to try to start up the YouTube shorts, which I really need to do. Really need to do that, guys, because that's kind of where it's all at. Nope. Sorry, I'm just trying to hook it up onto YouTube. Sorry. Got any hiccups or something. All right, what do we got? What do we got? We got it. Oh, you fucking assholes. Now I got this. Okay, I don't know what the hell that was all about. Let me change this. All right, docs. Chat, boom. There we go. I got that working right now. All right, I think we got it, guys. I think we're on. Sorry that I struggle so hard about getting all this shit right. But I'm a chef, not a streamer, not a content creator. I might be trying to be one, but I'll tell you what, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But, all right, let's open this can of Coke. I've been drinking coffee, and every once in a while I'll throw Coke with it. And I don't know if it levels me out or if it's because I've been eating right or what, but coffee will make me jittery. And it'll also make me a little bit lethargic by the time it starts to wear down. And I crash pretty hard off of it. And so it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I try to drink my coffee most times just black, right? But every once in a while I'll put some creamer in it just to give it some flavor so I don't have just straight black coffee, because I don't know what it is, but I'll tell you this right now. When you drink coffee out of a plastic cup, it completely tastes different than if you were to drink it out of a regular coffee cup or a glass cup. I don't know why that is, but it's a completely different experience. I have a guy that lives with us that I love him to death. Love him to death. He's one of my best friends. I don't have a lot of friends, so I don't want to say that negatively on him, because I don't have a whole lot of friends, so he's the best of the nobodies. But he's not a nobody. He's by far worth the friendship. That's why he's my friend. But he's a good dude. And he swears up and down that he cannot drink milk out of a plastic cup because it tastes completely different than a glass cup. And he's right. It does. You know, a can of soda tastes different than a bottle of soda. It's just different. So coffee tastes a little different when it comes out of a plastic cup. And my plastic cup that I have is one of them shaker protein cups, you know? So it kind of gets me on the flavor sometimes when it's just straight black. It's like really bitter and gross. And of course, that's because I put too much coffee into the coffee maker probably most of the times. But it significantly tastes different compared to another cup. So every once in a while I'll put creamer in it. And every once in a great while I'll put sugar in it. But for the most part, I just drink it black. but it's not that good. And I get jittery. I get the days I put sugar in it, definitely get jittery. As for the other times, I can just see my hand shaking when I'm trying to plate something at work. And if you're not a chef and you don't know what plating is, it's decorating the plate how you want it to look. I mean, I'm not trying to be a smart ass here. If you don't know, you don't know. And there's a lot of people out there that probably don't. So I'm not trying to explain the peanut butter and jelly sandwich here, but plating is kind of a skill craft. You want to put stuff together. I don't know if you've ever seen some dishes that's come out of these restaurants and whatnot that look like they're real, right? Like you'll have a log that is actually made of some chocolate something or made out of something completely different than wood, but it looks just like wood and it looks just like, well, that's plating. Okay. And it doesn't have to necessarily make it look like something else. It could be just putting flowers in a specific spot or adding, like some swirls with some kind of a sauce or something like that. But anyway, I'll notice my hands will be shaking when I'm trying to plate, especially when I'm holding tweezers and I got flowers and I'm trying to place the flowers in specific spots. Other than that, the jittery is pretty good. I don't deal with it too much until I drink sugar, but the crash is exponentially every single time. I get going real good at work. If I don't start off going fast, I don't end going fast. But if I start off going fast, I'll end pretty well going fast. When I have Coke with my coffee, it seems like it just counteracts it, which is kind of weird because Coke is full of fucking sugar. So I don't know. Science, but I don't think I'm right, but I think I'm right. Does that make sense? Like, there's nothing about what I think about this that actually makes sense scientifically. But for some reason, when I put those two together, things seem to be okay-ish. Now that I said that, when I go to work, the moment I get there, I'll crash heavily. My hands will be shaking like there's no tomorrow, and I'll be sweating like a whore in church. I woke up a little late today, guys. I got up at 8 o'clock, felt great, but the wifey's not quite out of bed yet, and I'm like a bowl in a china cabinet. So I knew that I could probably sleep for about another half hour and be just fine. And so I did. And that half hour turned into damn near an hour and a half. So even when I was up and probably could have been ready, I mean, I might have been tired later, but at that moment, I was ready, set, go. I still went back to sleep thinking that I'd rather do that than wake up the girlfriend, and have her be pissed off at me. Nothing really to talk about much today, is there? Not a whole lot of shit's been going on in the news. I got plenty to talk about when it comes to work, but you guys don't know who the hell I'm talking about or what I'm talking about. So, alleviate you from that a little bit. I'll give you a little ditty. A restaurant, like I said the other day, was up for a James Beard Award. And, baby, can you do me a huge favor? Can you feel this? If there is... Hold on, chat. I'll be right back, actually. I just realized that it's probably going to be empty afterwards, and I got to make you coffee. So, that was done.
Thank you. Yeah, if there's enough.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. We just got some rules around here, and I almost tried to break them. The rule is, well, I don't make the morning coffee. Troy usually makes that. But when that pot is usually gone, I make the second pot. Now, I do that because, I mean, I'm sure there's somebody else in the fucking house that can make that second pot. But I make that second pot because I'm usually the one that drinks the biggest amount of coffee. That's one of the reasons. And the other reason is because she's always doing homework. I hate that that mic turns off like it does. But she's always doing homework, man. And she's going for her master's. She's just about to finish that. Then after that, she's going to go for a PhD. She's a very smart person, and she works really hard. And if you knew how much time she spent in the bedroom doing her studies, she would outdo me and how much time I spend in the kitchen doing mine. And so because of that, I try to give her as much support as I possibly can. She's had me help her a few times with some of her assignments, you know, giving opinions or being a study for her. But there is no fucking way I could do anything of what she's doing in that school. There's no way. It's well above my abilities. And I'm a pretty intelligent guy. Or at least I was. I've lost a lot of my brain over the course of years due to a lot of reasons. But I'll tell you this right now, I'm certain I cannot do what she does. I can't. So I try to support her any way, shape, or form I can. I try to give her as much quietness as I possibly can when I'm here at the house. I try to, just do what I can do. And making her coffee is pretty much the extent of my abilities of helping her. I shit you not. There's not a whole lot that I could do otherwise. That's about it. So I try to keep that. I try to make sure that I do that for her, because if there's any way for me to support her, it's not going to be a big time support, and I feel guilty for that. And so I just try to help her out in the ways that I can. Making coffee, like I said, is the extent of my abilities. But I'm a pretty good chef, and our restaurant, as I was saying before, I had to go on my little hiatus coffee making expenditure. We're nominated for the James Beard Award, Outstanding Chef of the Year. Now, we've been nominated 4 out of the last 5 years, and the highest we've ever gotten, the highest he's ever gotten in all of his culinary years is semifinalist. And he gets that, like I said, he's been a semifinalist 4 out of the 5 years that I've worked for him. Now I'm going on 6. And honestly, the very first one he ever had was my first year. And he was potentially going to win, but it ended up being not a win. It was a semifinalist. And when I first got with him, I didn't understand the James Beard Award. I didn't know anything about it. And I remember being at that little team meeting that we all had and him explaining it to us, And the James Beard is kind of like the Oscars, right? And then like the Michelin star is kind of like the Tonys Awards. Michelin, everybody gets the credit for Michelin, right? Like when you hear about the Michelin one, that's the big coveted that everybody talks about. But in reality, it's not. It's the one that's meant for the most smug. It's kind of a European thing. It's more of a thing that's not really... it's about a team of people coming in your restaurant and checking it out for themselves and then deciding whether or not you should get the award. But with the James Beard, it's your peers. It's the people around you. It's, it's harder to get and it's harder to achieve because it takes more to get there and to achieve it. A Michelin star does take a lot to get it. But it's different, all it takes is that team to come in there and check out your restaurant, and if they think that you deserve one, they'll give you one. But say that Joe Smo down the street, knows that restaurant and it's not worth it. They don't fucking know no different. Michelin star, if you got one, you're doing great. Don't get me wrong. If you got a James Beard, you're doing great. You know, it's just a difference in how you get it. And with the James Beard, as far as I understand, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I don't know a whole lot about this shit. Matter of fact, just the other day, I was literally talking about that. It's like, why is it that we talk about the Michelin star, but we very rarely ever talk about the James Beard Award? Why is that such a thing when we talk about how big the James Beard is comparatively? Well, that's the reason. It's the difficulty of having to get it. It's what it takes to actually get one. And he's been a semifinalist 4 out of the 5 years. And this year, he's a finalist. So he is considered one of the top 5 chefs in the country as of today. And come the 14th, well, I actually got the date wrong. It's in June. I think I have to fly out the 14th or some shit like that. Let me double check what it is. That's May. It's the 16th of June. 16th of June, we're going to find out if we won that award. And we're all flying up there to check it out. It's a huge, huge thing. And, I mean, it's expensive to even go up there. It's $500-something just for a dinner. You know? And then it's like, I think another $400 for the reception or vice versa. I can't remember which one. I just know it's expensive. Extremely expensive. And it's worth it. And we're going to go up there. We're going to check this thing out. And if my chef wins this award, I don't know if I can even attach that to my name. Does that make sense? I remember the very first year I came in to work for him. He talked about that James Beard award because that was his first year that he was nominated for it. And he ended up, like I said, getting semifinalist, which is kind of a big deal already. You know, the first year you got in there and you are a semifinalist. Pretty good. Pretty good shit. But I remember that conversation he had with everybody. He's like, you know, you don't understand. This may be something that you think that I'm just getting, but I can promise you that from this point forward, your applications to other businesses and other jobs just exponentially grew. It is going to be night and day for you as far as getting jobs simply by having that the restaurant that you worked at was just a simple semi-finalist to the James Beard Award. We had that same conversation a few weeks ago when he found out that he was now a finalist. And that, he said, do you guys remember, for those that are here, when I told you that your status in the culinary world just exponentially grew for the simple fact that that we were a semi-finalist? Now that has just exponentially grew, that I'm actually a finalist. If we win this, you put that on your resume because you'll land a job no matter where you want to go. No matter what you do, you will get a job. I'm afraid to even attach that to me because I'll tell you this right now. This guy is a fucking wizard. He likes to always say, you want to hear something nerdy? And he's a skateboarder, to be honest with you. And he's a snowboarder. And he's like that type of person. And his restaurant is not considered fine dining, right? He doesn't do the fine dining type thing. But the professionalism within his restaurant, within his industry, is blow your mind type of service. He knows exactly what he's doing, how to do it, how to let you come into a restaurant and be able to eat something that is completely off the charts and not blow your fucking bank up because you spent a fortune on it. The way he's done his shit, it is amazing. The pork that we get, the lamb that we get, just the simple, the purple barley that we have, just the beans that we've got. These things are like top tier shit and really difficult and really cool things. And his wine inventory is outrageous. It's beautiful works that what he's done in the course of his. I think it's been about 12 years that D started working for him. I think I gotta remember. I think I'm off, But he's been doing this shit for about 20 years, and in them 20 years is the first time he's ever been a finalist. But the things he's learned over the course of those 20 years and the professionalism in which he's applied is blown my fucking mind and blown others. And we are now at the cusp of getting one of the best awards you could possibly get in the culinary world. And I am tapped out. I am tapped out. My life is full of shit to do. And I go to work and I put the best of myself into what I do. It sucks because my brain doesn't work all that great. And so I feel like I'm a problem in a lot of ways. And I don't want to be. And I'm not saying I'm important. I'm not saying that. But I've got some positions there at work that are kind of significant to making sure that we don't that we win it or we lose it, kind of a thing, you know. And like, for instance, I'm the grill on Friday nights, and I'm pantry and garbage day. You know, Saturday I'm garbage day, pantry almost every day. Hell, I even get dish shifts when people leave town. I kind of am a jack of all trades, but I'm not, right? Like, I know that my brain doesn't work all that great, and mistakes happen quite often with me. My professionalism isn't as nearly as high tier as some of the people that are in that business, and it's not because I don't try. It's not because I lack the effort. It's I fuck it up sometimes. But I've been working for him for going on 6 years now, and I will never, ever quit him unless I have to move. That he is not only a hugely great chef, like an amazing chef, but he's the best. And I'm saying this, and if there's anybody out there that I've ever worked for and you're over here listening to my thing right now, I'm telling you, he's still the best boss I've ever had in my entire 43 years of my life. And I had this guy, and I'm going to say his name is Benny. I'm not going to tell you his last name. But that guy, when I was 8 years old, I saw, you know, these guys out there working. And I wanted to go out there and work. And I remember I was riding my bike, and I come by, and I saw this guy out in the field, and he was moving this irrigation pipe. And I grew up in Idaho, right? And this other guy come over there, and I was talking to him, and then this other guy, kind of a heavier set guy, I didn't know who he was, came over there and started talking to him too. And I was just seeing if I can pick up the pipe that he had, and I did. I picked it up, and I was struggling to carry that son of a bitch, and I was trying to help him and do stuff. And I talked to Benny, and I told Benny, because I told that guy too. I said that I was looking for a job, and he asked me, "How old are you?" And I says, "Well, I'm 8.5." You know? And they gave me the job. And I didn't know it at the time, but that was probably going to be my best job I've ever had up until Josh came about. And that was probably the best boss I've ever had until Josh came about. Because he had me moving pipe in a field that had nothing in it. I shit you not. I didn't know it at the time. It was just a dirt field, but I assumed that it was going to grow some stuff, right? It did. It grew grass. It grew weeds. And I saw that it was growing stuff, and I was sitting there so proud of myself because I helped water this entire field. I helped move the pipe for all this to get this done. And I remember the magpies used to piss me off because, first and foremost, it was already hard to carry that pipe. And I was doing it at such a slow rate because it was so hard that the magpies would all fly and land on one side of the pipe. And I don't know if it made it heavier or not because it was so many years ago, but I do remember being really super annoyed with it. I remember every time I tried to stick the one piece of pipe into the other already dropped off pipe, they would just fly off of it a lot and back onto it. And it would just drive me nuts. And then I'd go pick up another one and they would do the same thing. I remember he had me in one field that did have stuff growing in it. And I remember having to hold the pipe up by my shoulders to walk it across. It was such a hard job, but I enjoyed every minute of it. I loved every second of it. And I found out later from Benny that he didn't need me to move pipe in that yard, in that field. And he never ripped me off either. He paid me exactly what he said he was going to pay me. There was no taxes, no nothing. I worked for him for a while after that before he gave up the farm. And I took other jobs, while I was working for him too. And they would always give me my money, but at the very end, right before they gave me the money, they would pull out a bunch of money and say, "Oh, this is going to your taxes." It was just them pretty much using me for cheap labor. I was getting paid 13 cents a pipe anyway. Wasn't that big of a number. But I was probably getting probably paid about 7, Betty never did that to me though. He didn't even need me. He just paid me to do it just to give me the job. He was always out there teaching me things. I learned about an electric fence, not because he taught me about it, but because I zapped the shit out of myself numerous times. And he would watch from a distance, and every time I had to go through that fence, I would zap the shit out of myself, and he'd laugh his fucking ass off. But I don't blame him one bit, dude. If you're going to pay me to do something you don't even need me to do, I don't care if you laugh at me every once in a while because I'm zapping myself with the electric fence. You know what I'm saying? You should get something out of it. And if my misery from getting shocked by an electric fence makes you happy, then so be it, because damn it, he was a really good dude. He also let me take that same field, the same field that I used to move pipe in, thinking that I'm doing such a great service for this man, that his crops are going to grow so good because I laid down the pipe. And all it was fucking weeds and grass and shit that the cows and all that crap would eat. But he had no purpose for that field at all. But later on in life, when he actually got, done with the farm and whatnot, he let me and this other guy named Glenn, this other kid named Glenn, build a motocross thing on that field. And so we had jumps and all sorts of shit. He let us use his tractor. We brought 4-wheelers and helped push all this shit. My dad had a snow plow, and he got super mad at me because I went out there and used a snow plow on the 4-wheelers to help push dirt, which is not good for snow plows on a 4-wheeler. I didn't know that. But it was fun, right? I got to do something at 80 years old that most people don't do, and that is have a job and get to learn aspects of life. I don't judge the people that took my money and tried to say they're paying taxes, because it taught me about taxes, and it taught me about corruption. Because I knew that those guys, the same guys that took my money, they were 3 twins, triplets, I should say. And they were dirty. I remember working for them, and they had one guy that had a PA on top of his truck, and he would just torment the Mexicans because all of them were illegal. But he would go through and yell out immigration and shit, and you see all the Mexicans take off running. And I didn't know how cruel that was when I was a kid. I thought it was kind of funny that they would all just kind of like scatter and run in all different directions, but I didn't know that, what he was doing was a dick move. I was young, super young, and very naive about shit, especially with racism and whatnot. But I also remember, and this one irked me. It irked me so bad that I almost threw a punch at him when I got into basketball, because he was my basketball coach for JV. It was a good thing that I went from freshman to varsity and didn't play very much JV, because I was going to knock him the fuck out. And what he would do is he would hire a bunch of illegal Mexicans to come over and work. And he would give them hot dogs and food to eat the whole time they were there. And he would give them a trailer, a camping trailer to live in throughout the summer. And at the end of the summer, he would pay them. Or so he said he would. Instead, he'd call immigration on them. And they wouldn't get paid anything. They would just go back to Mexico with no paycheck. At the time, I didn't know that he was doing that. When I found out that he was doing that, I threatened to beat the fuck out of him. And this was this is when I was a freshman. This is right before I'm about to play basketball for his ass. And I told him straight to his fucking face that I was going to knock him the fuck out. And mind you, when I was a freshman, I could knock you the fuck out. I was a tormentor. I was a bad guy. I used to fight like there's no tomorrow. All of my life. For all of it. And so, had it been, if that would have went down, I would have been a freshman knocking the fuck out of this grown ass adult. It wouldn't have been the first time either. At 14 years old, I beat up a grown adult pretty significantly, and so it wasn't going to be my first time. But luckily, I never had to play for him. I played varsity and freshman, but it taught me a lot. It taught me that the world, no matter where you're at, is going to have bad people. And you're going to have racism, you're going to have crazy shit, and it's a lot of times behind the lines, and you don't realize it until it slaps you in the face. But for him to do that to those people was the most wrong I've ever seen anybody do to anybody. And I've been on this planet for 43 years, and I have yet to see the racism that they talk about as often as they do on every one of the news channels and every media outlet. It's racism this and racism that, and everybody's racist. Dude, fucking shut up. Shut up. I have not seen racism nearly as much as you think you have or you think that is going on. And the racism today that's going on is because you're creating it through your fucking bullshit propaganda media. And the more you do that, the more separation there will be. But that's exactly what they're probably wanting anyway. But that day, I seen it. And I don't know if it was racism more than it was just simple fucking business antics, right? You hire a bunch of people. You don't pay them shit. You give them fucking food. You give them a place to stay. And at the end of the year, you just get rid of them. I think that was more for his bottom line than it was about the color of their skin. But nevertheless, for me, it was such a dirty trick. It was such a piece of shit move that I should have beat the fuck out of him. I should have. There's still time left in my life. I'm sure he's about in his fucking 60s going on 70s now, but who gives a shit? There's no due date to that. But guys, it's 8 minutes past my fucking talking time, and I've already started up 7 minutes late, so we're right there at the point where I need to give you guys something to actually give a shit about. So it's time to drop in. It's time to kill some people, throw some knives, and remember why we're here. I got to turn this headset on again because I don't know why, but this fucking thing is always turning off. Always. Drives me absolutely insane. I think I have it set up to do it because I don't think that it did it so much before. I will have to change that out a little bit because I have two batteries and I never go through the batteries fast enough to where I don't have enough batteries. So 2 or 3 hours a day streaming doesn't take up two batteries. So I should just change that to make it to where it... I'm going to do that right now. Is this the GG engine? Yep, it is. All right. Let's verify this link. Huh? All right. I'm in. Now, I don't want to shop any headsets. I want to actually use, you know, Steel Series GG. Do I not have it? I swear I have it downloaded. I wish it would just. I I don't. If I did it, I'd have to shut down my. All right. Man, I don't know, guys. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but I thought I had. Sonar's off. Engine. And see, did I do it? Is it open? Let's go to the downloads. Open. There we go. Boom. I think I hit it like a million times. That's why it's doing all this shit. I don't know. I screwed it up. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to make this right, but. Alright, let's kick that one off. Kick that one off. Kick that one off. And let's just run. Oh no. You know what? Screw it. If something pops up and tells me all about it, we'll deal with it. But right now, let's just go in. Bio waste. Let's see this bundle. And nope, they don't have it yet. The LR and the PP. What's this?
Kaboom!
Stupid. Super freaking stupid. Alright. Well, let's just go. Oh. Free for all. At least that's what I hope I put. Alright. Just checking out some things in my email real quick because I had to get that notification. And it showed me that I had more shit in my email I need to check out. Let's go ahead and make it Babylon, huh? It's a good map to start off on, but I also don't want to taint it in any way because this will be my first match. This will be the biggest test of my morning to find out if I've got the movements. Because I'll tell you right now, guys, my first games, I've been noticing more and more and more of how unable I'm able to play them. And so many people get better games in their first game, right? Not me. I feel like I need 2 or 3 of them just to get my arms to work right. But let's get into it, guys. All right, all right, all right. I couldn't throw it.
What's the best gun on the game to get leveled up?
You can knife the wall like 10 times.
Oh, I'm not doing good in my first match.
I think when it comes to clinics that have less support, oftentimes I was thinking
Tomahawk.
that as Dr. Brewer says that we see patients earlier and earlier in their
That's my
disease
long game.
trajectory. Sometimes we as palliative care physicians become their primary care physicians. And so I really think that the only thing that we can do when mental health care, whether it's psychiatry or psychology, is limited access is limited to them, is we can educate ourselves. I don't really know what else to do in those situations besides that, and then kind of feel more comfortable prescribing these medications and titrating them as needed so that we can decrease the patient suffering and help them have more meaningful moments.
Another resource for patients that
I don't know why this thing's not throwing, guys. I just hit him 4 times, guys. 3 times, my bad.
necessarily assist the psychiatrist also find that I had informal skin.
Poker, what fucking gun is that, bro?
I'll help you figure out the
Yeah, right?
Said it's what?
As I told you before, guys, I was not going to do good, and I did not do good.
Bro, if this shit ain't
At
better
all.
than a Fury kill, this
At all.
game's rigged.
At all. But it is what it is,
I
guys.
got a Fury kill, and this shit beats it.
They're off using that skin, man. 2 top winners are using the skins, I should say. It's just what's gonna happen. You know, it's gonna happen. You know, like I don't know if it fucking works for shit on this map, or if it works for shit on any of the multiplayer maps. But I know it works really good in Warzone and Resurgence. Very difficult to find the person that's wearing the fucking T1000 skin, the Terminator skin. And I don't know if I've seen anybody wear the rose skin and hide in a corner yet, anyway. That doesn't mean that they don't, but I can tell you right now that I'm sure it's happened plenty of times, and it's probably working pretty good. A little gold glint, though. I could see that being an issue in the dark, but at the same time, I feel like they brought the skin back because it's what it is, you know? Like, you're not going to tell me, oh, we're going to bring the skin back, but it's not going to be pay to win, and you can't really hide in the shadows. But we know how much you love it. They don't fucking love it for any other reason, the simple fact that they can hide. There's nothing about the skin that's so super fucking beautiful and badass that anybody really gives a shit else about. It's the fact that it's hard to see. So if you gave us the skin, you'd know damn well what the hell we're using it for. And you know damn well that it needs to work as intended. Otherwise, people aren't going to buy your bullshit skin or the bullshit battle pass. You know what I'm saying? Come on. So it's meant for that. Oh God. I like this map, but I hate this spot. Are we really just by ourselves here? Dude, that motherfucker didn't have it. I just missed. And his fucking shots are pretty goddamn on point. Yeah, how the fuck, dude? Alright, whatever. Fucking throw it! You lame ass piece of shit game. Bullshit, dude. This guy's just sitting there fucking dominating me. Nobody's there the whole fucking time. They just spawned somebody behind me like that. The whole fucking time. I'm sitting there running around. Nobody's over there. I fucking hear somebody. Finally hear somebody. And that. Can't throw it. Sit down, shut the fuck up, dude. I fucking hit him, dude. Whatever, don't fucking sit there and do that bullshit. You're not that good. Alright, good vibes today, guys. Fuck yeah. See that? They're not gonna let you have no fucking kills in this fucking game, man. This isn't for me. And it's full of 55s. Full of them. Fucking sit down, dude. Dude. There's no fucking point for me today, guys. I'm about to get off this motherfucker. I shit you not. Like, I don't know what the fuck was up with that lobby, but it wasn't right. It wasn't fucking right. I can't look at the last fucking deal or what. I want to see that last map, but everybody's 55, dude. They're all just sitting there camping. They're all just fucking shooting the shit out of me from a fucking distance. Like, I can't win that motherfucker. It's not for me. It's not even going to be close for me. So I'm just going to be out. It's taking away my happiness. Something's wrong with that fucking lobby, dude. I'm telling you, something's wrong with it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I was not having a good time. What up, young lady? I feel like I've played against this Offspring before, but I'm not sure because very well could be somebody else with the same name because I feel like the person that I watched or knew of was much bigger rank. Alright, I gotta stop fucking around. I think a big chunk of this is my fault. I have played against it before. It's definitely not. Where the fuck did that go? Where did it go if it didn't go into him? You've been sitting here the whole time, Thrifty. This lobby sucks. I just got into this thing, man, and nobody fucking moves. Everybody just camping.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Everybody and their moms in this bitch camping, bro.
Everyone.
I have a sniper and niggas is still camping.
Right? Like, why would you play free for all and you just can't, dude? I don't get it.
Shit is retarded. People don't like playing the game, I guess.
I guess. It's because it keeps their KD up high. Sit there and camp the whole fucking time.
Bro, and then this guy with a shotgun. Like, how you came from with a shotgun, bro? Going 3 for 3 right now.
It's taking me forever to find somebody. I was sitting there in one spot. This map is... Osprey, I've seen you moving around. I've seen you moving around a lot. Shot the shit out of me a few times. It's thrifty though, man.
So is the sniper fucking pretty good.
Well, that was the shitty match. GG's, guys.
I see a Cronus Zen. I see some Zen.
Never that, bro.
Uh-huh,
Nice
you got
shots.
a little module above your TV right now, buddy.
You just mad because you can't snipe me, my boy.
I've never seen anybody snipe like that.
Well, to be fair to that for that guy, I don't think he's cheating. And I've done some pretty amazing shits with the fucking Tomahawk, so the way I look at it is just because it seems like it doesn't always mean it is. But Activision doesn't have a good track record. You know what I'm saying? So if it is, if he is cheating, it's, I don't know. Who gives a shit, right? Like, let him fucking do his thing. If that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. I hate cheaters, but I hate campers more. Like, if you're going to come in the game and cheat, at least you have a purpose behind it. A lot of times, if you're rage cheating, you're just doing it to show how fucking broken the game is. If you're not, you're trying to do it to get better or try to win the match. I at least understand that. But when you're just camping, man, in a free-for-all, like, are you having fun? Like, I guarantee you these motherfuckers are having fun cheating. I'm not for it. Don't get me wrong. You're a piece of shit if you're cheating. 100%. But at least I understand why they cheat versus why they camp. Like, you're 160 levels something. Like, we just... Look at this, motherfucker. 163. And you're sitting there at the spawn shooting at him. That means you went through all of those motherfucking levels just to fucking sit there and do nothing but aim at the spot that somebody is going to spawn at. Your little hidey secret shits, you know? That shit in and of itself makes no sense to me, and it's, I mean, there's 50 fucking tiers to each one, so you already went through 500, 630 something levels of that? Like, come the fuck on. Put some cheats on. You know? I'm not saying I ever condone cheating. Don't get me fucking wrong. But at least I understand why they do it. You know? At least I get it. You got two different types of cheaters. Ones that want to win and one that want to prove how fucking broken the game is. That's cheating nowadays. But camping for a fucking 630 something fucking levels. Am I right? Am I doing the math here right? Like, Wow, dude. It's just amazing.
Weapons free, people. Lay some hate on 'em.
I wasn't trying to spawn. I was trying to leave. And then I saw dude pop up out of nowhere. Fuck me, dude. I can't even spawn. Jesus Christ, everybody's fucking everywhere. Stay out of that spot, Spooky. Back on the axe, there we go. First one should have hit. Might as well let you have that one. I don't know what the hell has happened. I hit you with my axe and my staff.
I don't believe it. Get down. This is bad.
I'm not feeling it today, guys. I guess I'm not. Ain't nobody fucking here. I'm just not playing well. I got a feeling this is going to be one of those days, you know, where it's just going to be shitty ass gameplay. Shitty ass gameplay. Look at this. Like six. Who the hell is this guy? And where did he come from? Because I don't remember him for shit in the match until that one time he killed me. So what, was he camping the whole fucking time too? I don't know. Booyah my ass. I'm gonna be back, guys. I gotta use the restroom. Maybe it'll get me into another lobby or something different than this, because I'm not feeling it today, man. I need a good lobby, some people talking that are having a good time. That's what I need. That's what I really need in my life right now, and I'm just not finding it. I feel like I'm finding cheating lobbies, to be honest with you, in a lot of ways. I know that I'm probably just blowing smoke up ass and pretending something that's not reality, but like, this is so uniformed, one across the board. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that. Dude, tell me that not a motherfucker in all these people aren't golden? We're all exactly the same. I'll be back, guys. All right, I am back. Sorry about that, guys. I had to use the restroom. Should have done it before I got on, but I was fucking struggling to get on. Oh, guys, I am not feeling it. Just not. I'm just not. What to do about it? Nobody knows. Just roll with the punches, I guess. But I do apologize. I had to go use the restroom, and I'm sorry that gameplay today just isn't up to par. I would try to do better, but motherfucker, man. We'll find out this match. I'm not even going to pick. I'll pick classified. It's going to be subsonic, but I'll pick classified. Oh, somebody else picked it too. Maybe it's not. Maybe we'll play something different, but we also got firing range too up. We'll see. All right, we got a couple guys that are obviously trying to get the prestige up. And as far as I can tell, not a single 55 on the first tier. So this may be a sweaty one, guys. This may be just it. Might just be the thing that we needed. Sounds like we got some communication. So let's just try it out, man. Let's just put some fucking let's just put some tomahawks in the sky and see what happens, huh? All right, let's jump into it. We're gonna make this day. Better. All right. Let's do it.
All right.
We have our orders. Stay
Is this a new map? The fuck? La vidiosa lista mientras se toca. Me dice que si un hecho que no puede esperar. Que se muere por mí, que quiere tocar. I was reloading, bitch. I was reloading.
How did I miss
Y
that?
la por snap, pidiéndome que la vaya a buscar. Que con él siempre termina mal. Y que conmigo termina moja. Oh, this is the old map. Damn, son, I didn't recognize it. Fuck. Tonto. I don't know why I can't equip the fucking knife. It won't let me. It only fucking lets me do the launcher.
Oh, buddy.
Sí, ese mapa es OG.
Legendary Ninja. Nice to see another melee. Let's see who wins.
Did they change the settings so you can't equip the knife like on your regular loadout or what?
No, like I have mine set up. Nice throw. I have mine set up to where it's on my, if you just tap it twice. Shit, how do you do it? I think it's the left analog stick you just hold in.
I had it like that. Once I prestiged, it like switched to the fucking rocket launcher, and it doesn't even give me the option to choose a knife. I was like, the fuck? To the English? Sorry, you speak Spanish?
Not me, I can barely speak English.
Yes. Mushy, mushy.
Woo!
You gotta, yeah. Don't get your panties wet now, boy. Oh no, what up, you bastard?
I couldn't
I
see.
can't get my knife out right now. Oh shit. I love you. Get away from me with that bat, bro.
Dude, I can't find nobody now. Nice
Ooh,
throw.
pendejo, I got that.
Nice
Was
throw.
fucking nice.
Camping
sh-
guy.
I know, camping on a small ass map is fucking crazy. Get your cardio in, bro. Get off your belly.
Right.
Go out on your belly sweat. Go out, my friend. Are you trying to do something there, son? Oh shit. Go out.
The established
Yeah.
How did that happen? But nice job, Daddy. I don't know how the hell that happened, but
You know, it just happened. You just gotta shove her in there and get her done.
this guy's gonna kill me.
Ah!
It's almost happened twice.
Oh. Fucking going crazy with these fucking tomahawk. Tomahawk. Oof. Chaquetona. Una chaquetona. Hey, who's throwing fucking grenades in here, bro?
That was clean with that hatchet.
Thank you. You got me once with that drill bit. Oh shit! Sonic, come on, guy.
Santi, el moderador. Santiago del grupo. No se metan con él. Que se los.
Ah, I missed it. I missed it. Damn it.
Bunker.
Couldn't get that second one to fly.
Oh. Santi los trae. What are you camping in here, little anal? 1563.
It's good seeing some people running around with melee, though.
I can't use my melee. I don't know what the fuck I have to move. I'm gonna have to look at it. Shit's in
I know that trick. That's why I kicked to the outside.
Defiéndete, perra. Pégales para atrás.
Oh, nice throw, nice throw. I don't know how I hit you the first one, but nice one.
Oh shit. Qué culero, qué culero.
I could not throw that axe.
Oh shit. Es una loca. El Chucky le gusta el pipí en la boca. Sí. Sí, el Chucky es ya muy famoso. Al Chucky tienes que hacer cita si quieres entrar a su live. Hay una lista que espera.
Ah, I don't know what happened, but nice. All three of us melees were right together.
Oh shit. This is
Felt like-
fucking just piled up over here. ¿Qué lo vaya a buscar? Right in the dome, son. Dome shot.
Wolf is dead. I do not know what just happened.
GG, gracias por esos GG's, check, no los había visto. Thank you, gracias, thank you very much. Away from me.
Nice throw. Nice throw. GG's, guys. GG's melee, guys.
GG. Oh, that's daddy right there.
That's a nice trade.
That's fucking scare me, bro.
GG's, guys.
What's GG guy?
All right, chat. That wasn't too bad of a match. That was kind of a. Oops. There we go. That was kind of a good match. You know, we had 3 of us that are melee. I had some really good throws thrown at me from that legendary dude. He was on point with his hatchet. He calls it a hatchet too, so fuck it. You know, I'm not going to be too discouraged that I don't call it tomahawk like everybody else does. I don't know why either. Is it just because of the way it looks? So I just put it to that, and I just couldn't stop thinking about that. I even call it the cleaver, and I know what the cleaver is because we got the cleaver in the game. So, I don't know. But I had fun, and it looks like that sweaty match is now over, and we got these fucking lames. I say they're lames because then nobody's teared up, but I'm almost thinking that it's a reflection of who I am, right? Because if I'm filled up with these things, it's either because A, I'm going to these fucking lobbies that I'm being forced to go to because people are just reporting me left and right, or else I suck bad enough to where I'm only getting these types of guys. But why is it I do really good against the ones that are fucking sweaty, and I do really poorly against the ones that are shitty? If that be the case, it should make more sense. Like I might win this. I don't know. We'll see. But a part of me feels like I'm not going to. A part of me feels like this is going to be a match. And this is my map, too. This is going to be a match where it's just going to be more frustration than anything else. I think that last match was the match that Call of Duty wanted to give me for an experience. But I'm going to fuck around anyway, and we're going to find out. You know what I'm saying? So let's do it. All right. Let's do it, guys.
There's nowhere to go. But that stands and everybody
Fucking throw it.
That's for sure. No, my quarter came for too long. I either slow down or speed up.
Got the infant noob tube in here already.
Yeah. I know it's gonna ride like shit, but it's better right now. If I could fix one little fix, I'm gonna fix with a tire. These 2 other motherfuckers off of here, they're gonna try to get me to buy 4 of them. 2 new ones on the back on the front. Hold it in the front. No time, no plan. Yeah, look a little while.
Finally get behind the wall and somehow I get shot.
But whooping ass, your big gun ain't doing it. He was telling to get you. Big gun. I have to get that kill. That's close. Way better doing it. It's all decked out. You don't want to reload that bitch. 30.
Come on, guy. That's twice I got you up.
Yeah. Fucking coming through that balcony. Like that. Hop the walls and shit. That's how you know you go hop the garden. Got crossfire, so
That's crazy.
go.
Yeah, I got it. You got a noob too. Learn how to shoot.
It was still a better fight than the other one you was about to fight.
Missed him.
He found himself. I guess it's one of both sides. You ain't got to kill the veteran yet. You shoot out the dime. You don't even get a shot off when you got this fucking gun. That's the fucking part. Every time. Where is that? In the train club. Fuck you guys, dude.
GG's, everybody.
You look, he's in that train car that whole time. And then when you get there, he ain't there. Oh, bullshit. He was, dude. One of them boats that came back. And then when you get there, he ain't there. What the fuck is that, dude?
All right, chat. I just got third. Nothing big, nothing fantastic. Kind of disappointed because it was derelict, but it is what it is. I wonder, you know, should we fuck around with the VPN and let's see where we're at. Let's start. Yeah, I get it. I've heard all about this. Best available. Kind of thinking I want to just try different areas. You know? Try different lobbies in different countries just to see. But, because I mean, I've seen, well, I don't want to keep dropping his name, but Ghost went to South Africa because they have really good hot mics, and so he wanted to try it out. So I thought maybe I could try out some other countries to see what
and I hate the other
they have, you know. Somewhere where they can actually speak English.
Oh, and you got some hard
But-
niggas in here. You got Chinese niggas. These niggas at 200. Yeah, 219. Oh no, Pinocchio. YouTube and Twitch, TikTok.
How you gonna hammer my name like that? It ain't no no
bad,
Pinocchio.
My bad, bro. I'm high as hell.
Oh no,
All right.
Pinocchio. Damn. No wonder nobody can find me on my streams. They don't know how to say my name right.
Yeah, bro. My bad. How you pronounce it right?
It's all good, man. I'm just giving you shit.
Alright, what gun are you using? This gun?
Switch it out.
What the fuck?
That's the wrong loadout.
Hostile scout pulse in your AO.
That is so hard to spawn on this map. How you gonna spawn me right next to somebody? That's crazy, dude. That poor guy didn't even have a chance.
Alright.
You gonna let a bunch of company assholes beat you? Fight back! Hostile counter UAV established above.
Threw that right through him.
UAV inbound. Hostile UAV established overhead.
This is glitching like a mother.
That's it. Lagging like a bitch.
Hey, you're actually moving, Telemundo? Yeah, we get it. You're spawn trapping with your fire shotgun.
I got to sit up there.
It wasn't when I was trying to hit it. I was trying to. What? Yeah. We're going stupid.
Get out of that spot, numbnuts.
Oh. Oh, buddy went crazy.
I hate that map, chat. I
It's
do
lagging
for
too
Melee.
bad,
It's such a fucking shit show. Look how fast that match went. And it's all about staying back there and just killing everybody in the fucking spawn. Like the whole time. That little move that he pulled and fucked me up on was a good move. He knew what he was doing. And I missed him on that fucking hatchet. I feel like the one should have hit, but of course, without auto aim or aim assist or whatever you call the shit.
Board. Oh, you got third place.
Yeah, I didn't get on the board at all. I did not. I think we're going to run one more of these. And then I'm going to jump into Warzone. Or, I don't know. Maybe I'll do casual just to walk you guys through this shit. Because I got that Battle Royale casual. And I can walk you through what I do. Kind of a deal. It is 1 o'clock and I'll be getting off at 2. So let's do that. They've got, yeah. I don't know if they have solos. No, it's quads. But we don't have to fill the lobby up. And I'll just do this. And if I get to the end, if there's a real player, obviously, I assume there should be a real player at the end, correct? It shouldn't be bots, right? I don't know how this thing works. But I should just go in and try it out. And if there's a guy at the end, I'm going to give him the win. Because, like I said before with you guys, I don't want to play Battle Royale casual. But if I'm going to do this, I want to show you guys exactly how to do this shit. And I want to go further than what I have been going, in Warzone, to be able to give you guys a little bit more of an understanding of what it takes and what I'm doing here. And how this shit pans out. I'm kind of thinking I should really change out my audio for Nova to be on a different track. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna die. Let's do it. I think I found a way to separate the tracks, but I don't know how to do that entirely. So I'm not going to do it yet. I don't want to screw up anything else. But, what up, baby? Alright, let's do it. Let's drop in and see what's up. See what casual looks like, really. We're going to go here because there's a vehicle. I gotta have a vehicle. Just so you guys know, I like to go for the contracts first, and I always go for the bounty. Sometimes you get to kill the guy. A lot of times you don't, but you still get paid for it. So I like to get the bounty right off the bat. Oh shit. What did I do? fuck am I pulling a parachute for? Is there any way to the very, very top? Son of a bitch, and it's up on the top too. How do I get up there? Oh, it's the top of this one.
Your objective is simple. Eliminate all mounted targets.
I'm gonna let those guys fight for a second. I haven't picked up enough stuff, and a big chunk of starting this whole operation up is getting your money. Because when you're a knifer, without your gear, you're nothing. Like, sure, I can run around with this knife that I have right now, but by far, it's not going to do me any services later on. And I'm going to go right for this bounty.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Where?
All bounty targets are KIA. Well done.
I don't know, guys. I feel kind of dirty in this mode right now. I just do. And I went there specifically to get that freaking vehicle, and here I am running around without it. I wanted the contract and then I wanted the vehicle, and I left it. So don't ever do that, guys, because you're going to need one. You may not think you do, but getting around the map, finding the targets that you need, shit is a lot. It's a lot harder to try to win this game without a vehicle, especially with knives. And you need to get as much money as you possibly can to get your load out, to get yourself established.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Enemy moving. Enemy moving.
I feel like there are a lot of bots in this match, huh? I just killed a team, I swear to God, were just bots. Alright, I got enough for my loadout, so we're just going to go right here and grab that. And then if I can gather enough money while I'm still in this little section, maybe I'll get a... I don't think I'll get enough money for that. But I was going to get a UAV. Now I feel like the UAVs have been going a little, like, shorter. Like they're not lasting as long as they should. What am I doing? Sorry, I've been playing free-for-all so much that I'm forgetting how to play Warzone. Forgetting to play it up. Don't know why I did that. Now, where is that? We got one over here. I should pick that up before I go taking out this guy. Once I get this vehicle, I'll go head back, get that dude.
Targets evaded. Bounty contract in full.
I just had to try it out, guys. I'm sorry. I know that was such a stupid motherfucking move. Stupid as shit. But I just wanted to fuck around. I just wanted to fuck around. I knew they were a full fucking team for sure. And all honking trying to get through the vehicle, but I knocked the shit out of the one, so that was fun. Stupid. But it was fun. Alright, I'm not going to do that no more, guys. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through this shit just like I told you I was going to do. And we're not going to do this crazily anymore. Alright. Where do I want to go? Well, there's we're going. We got a whole team over there. Right next to the vehicle I was kind of hoping to get. But
more than that to finish me.
oh fuck. I'm gonna get shot up. I need armor like there's no tomorrow. This isn't a very good video to show you guys because I'm kind of just doing the same old cowboy shit I've been doing. That shit's got to stop. It's been difficult transitioning from multiplayer to this. And it's nobody else's fault but my own. The practices and things that I do in multiplayer really do screw up what I try to do in Warzone. And this is my bread and butter. This is what I do, right? So I gotta stop playing so much. Because I'm kind of going erratic right now, and I'm just trying to find some place before I match up to anybody else. Once I get myself a little filled up here, we'll start getting into some engagements. Going for right Right now, I'm just super cowboy about my shit. Like, I'm not worried about snipers or nothing right now, and I should be. I'm gonna take this car. Where do we want to go, guys? We'll go pick up that contract real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and find some of these guys. Like I said before, if I get to the end, I'll let them win. Because whoever's playing this game, they're probably trying to play it casually. And for me to be a douchebag and just take it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this. Nope, I'm not. And before the gas shows up and gets me. So...
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. Enemy dropping into the AR.
I want my car, though. Well, he found a way out of there. But we also have a car that's kind of beat up.
Back. He's coming.
I just wanted to fuck. I just wanted to mess around with you guys. GG's. Alright, guys. Let's be serious now. Let's do this for real. Let's do this for real. Okay? I'm going to restart this whole fucking thing. Let's restart it. I gotta stop the cowboy shit, man. Come on. What was I doing? I'm just fucking around. I heard him too. He's coming. Gonna get on top of that box. I should never have jumped out. Let me tell you something, okay? Let me explain this shit. Everything I just did, everything I've done so far, has all been fucking wrong. All of it. All of it. I came here to show you, and then I just kind of went cowboy anyway, and then fucking just couldn't drop it. So this match, regardless of the situation, no matter what is the case, no matter how bad I'm in a fucking bad spot or any of that shit, I'm going to show you exactly how I'm supposed to play Warzone. How I normally do. Now, I didn't want to do this on a stream. I wanted to make the actual content itself, so I gave you something to fucking work with later on, but there ain't no better way than just to do it live, right? But here I am being all fucking retarded and not doing it right, so I'm kind of in this position where I'm screwing you guys over and I'm screwing myself over. So let's just regroup and start this shit over again, because I know what I'm doing is wrong. I'm not showing you shit if I'm doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you though. Okay? I'm gonna guide you through this whole fucking thing right from the get-go. So we knocked one out, and it wasn't good. And I swear to God, the only people I ever killed, I think, were bots. I'm guessing, because they were super fucking lame about this shit. But like I said, this is the casual. So it very well could just be that they suck. I don't know. I don't know how many bots they actually have in the game. I just want to shoot these little... I just want to shoot these little things right now. This doesn't matter right now. I could be cowboy. This is where I'm going to be cowboy, and then I'll stop being cowboy anywhere else. Oh shit. Sorry. I guess the cough came after the sneeze this time. I don't understand that. But here we go. Okay, first things first. I'm playing like I normally would play, okay? It is on a stream, so I was trying to give you guys some more content, I guess, to be a little... We got that, and we got that. Okay, so we're going to go for the bounty first, then the car, and then we're going to drive to the bounty. We got to get that money. There's no doubt that we absolutely have to have our loadout. Otherwise, it is going to be... It's going to be a nightmare for you to try to win with melee and no... No vehicle, no loadout. You know, these things, you just need them. Let's try to get some, before we grab that car. Now see, I go for the bounty off the bat because, like I said, you sometimes will have it to where, like, okay, sorry, I lost my train of thought what I was going to say. I was thinking about something. But no, like... That shit was not collected, so I collected it. I just wanted to get that plate. Plates, as you all know in Warzone, are pretty important and pretty scarce, and since we can only carry up to 5 to 8 of these things, he took my fucking car. That's okay. I'm gonna let him have it. More than likely, he's just going to bring it right back, and it looks like it's what he's doing. trying to see me. He's trying to get me to come out. I'm gonna let him fight that guy. I'm gonna take the car. Because trying to fight him with myself on foot. We got our car back, but I don't know at what cost, you know? I wasn't able to get him because I didn't have my loadout like I told you guys before. Super important thing to have. And if you don't have it, we're going to switch out the LTVs for a little better one. The fact that he stole mine and was trying to drive around and hit those guys was pretty methodical. Like, I think he knew what he was doing. I just heard somebody drop down. We're going to look for a bounty real quick and drive to it. Looks like there's one there, and there's an LTV there. I know I honked the whole time I'm playing this damn thing. It's kind of annoying. Alright, somebody else got the bounty. So we're going to go up here. Gather some money, get our loadout, and then hopefully find some people to kick that shit out of. Now, a big chunk of why I've gone Cowboy is because it's really hard to watch somebody stream Warzone as a melee user. So it's kind of something that I'm trying to benefit you by not being so freaking bored. I need that got some people here. Them shots hurt. What the fudge, man? Come on. What am I doing? If I wouldn't have missed him that first hit, like, this is stupid. These are bots. I guarantee it. Those two are playing.
Now the fight starts. Almost your turn, soldier. Stand by.
I think he threw that to himself and killed himself with it. I don't know. All I know is this is stupid that I'm not even getting past the first engagement, man. I need to go to the exact same spot that I was at. What am I doing, guys? What am I doing? This is starting to become fucking annoying to me. You know, like, what am I fucking doing? You know what? Let's just go back to multiplayer. This isn't my day. I can tell already, guys. I apologize. I'm fucking dying to bots. You know what I'm saying? Like, that gulag, that was a bot. The guy that killed me in the first place to go to the fucking gulag, that was a bot. Like, bots are murdering me. I thought that I was going to probably go to the fucking end, right? And give it away. Dude, I can't even get past bots, man. Like, what am I doing today? These are bots. 1v1, 31 minutes ago. I would like to. Don't get me wrong. Today's not the day, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just died to bots. Oh, God. I don't know why, man. What's up? Why is it like this? What did I do to deserve this day? But I am not playing with a fuck at all, guys. At all. Not at all. I should shut this whole thing down today. I should. And the reason why I say that is because I'm not playing to anybody right now. And I'm just not playing worth a shit. The game knows that I know that. So the game is probably going to give me a win. And the reason why I say I know that they know that is because, come on. Come on. You know, like, I'm dying by bots. I'm not winning any of my multiplayer matches. Like, I haven't won a single one yet, and that's kind of weird. This looks like a sweaty-ass match. So I'm down. I'm down. And it's going to be Scud. I fucking know it. If it is, I'm not winning this match. I think I've won on Scud maybe once, twice. It's not a good map for me. It's... Yep. I guarantee you there's campers in this thing. 2 of them at least, because I guarantee you that's why they picked Scud. They're looking to snipe. They're looking for that shit. So let's put them down. Let's get our fucking hatchets going, man. You know, our tomahawks. Let's get that shit fucking flying. Let's knock them down. It's going to be a sweaty match. We got some great players, but I got a feeling that some of those guys are just going to sit back and snipe, so I might knock out 2 of those for that fucking issue. but let's do it.
Let's go, Massa. Bus. Oh, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
Nah, this is gonna be a sweaty ass match.
What are the DM10 for you? Let's go. I hear it. I hear it.
I can't spawn, dude. I can't. Like, this is not gonna be for me for sure.
Put it down. There you go.
Fucking
Oh,
the
man.
shots. These guys are fucking smoking me. I'm not even gonna be close.
Yeah, put it down. Yeah. Oh.
Not even gonna be close, but I know there's guys out here sniping. Thought he was gonna be there. Tried to lead that. Jesus fucking Christ, man! Like, how the fuck are these shots that hard and that? I don't belong here. These guys are fucking well better than I am.
Let's go, Massa. Where you at? You quit. Okay. I switch guns now.
Much too big of a map for this shit.
Oh,
That
you
was-
get one. Coming back, you know. There you go. Oh, there you go. Ooh.
I couldn't throw. Some of these shots are too much, man. Not even close. I don't belong here at fucking all.
Way to go.
I don't belong in this match, guy. There's way too many. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You guys are smoking the shit out of me.
There you go. Woo! Come on. I know you see it. Oh, come on, you man. You just gotta run. I should switch guns right now, but no. Hold on, I see you. Is that you? No? For the W, for the W. Not today.
Not even close. GG's, guys.
Hello. On it.
I think before doing that, but you take it across.
What?
Yeah, chat, that map is too big for melee.
You have any motherboard?
And those guys were too sweaty to fucking win against.
You have any of them?
Usually I do good against sweaty players, but
You call this number.
not today on that one. And certainly, dude, not today in general, man. I don't know what the hell's going on with me, but I am not up. Not up to where I need to be. I'm not playing the way I normally play. And it's just not it for me today. It is what it is, you know. My sneaky isn't so sneaky. I mean, I lost to these guys, but this guy was sniping the fuck out of me. This guy was shooting me every which way from Adam. So was he. Like, I a few times took a few shots from him. Are they cheating? I don't know. Who knows? But that lobby, I knew right from the bat was going to be fucking super sweaty. And right off the bat, it was super fucking sweaty. I don't know how many times I just could not spawn or any of that shit because I'm getting shot. It is what it is, guys. It's, you know, and I'm not as great, you know, as sometimes my shit looks. Like, I know I do some pretty cool shit, and every once in a while I have days where I'm on point, but this is not one of them for sure. And I don't know. I am getting super tired of this game, to be honest, too. That is it's not a big help when you don't have fun. And it's hard to have fun when you just don't get good lobbies, you don't get good players, you don't have anything to really go for anymore. Like, it's just the same in and out shit every day of the week. I don't know. But what I do know is this is my last match for today. I'm done. I'm sorry that I gave you guys a shitty ass fucking gameplay today. But it is what it is. And I apologize. I thought I was going to be on point because by the time I got on, I was actually pretty excited about it. Knew that I had the gift of gab at least for today, but I don't. And I thought that I would have some good gameplay because I was wound up on coffee, but I don't. So this is my last stretch right here, guys. And if it becomes something that's worth value, great. But I got a feeling that today is just not my day. It's just not my day. But like every match, let's just go in and let's do what we do, and hopefully I pull it together. at least one match, just to give you guys one thing to ride out in the sunset with that actually looks like you have a reason to watch me. You know? Let's get that other mic going too. All right, all right, all right.
Eliminate all threats.
Fuck. Fuck.
I'm sorry. Just because you're a turtle, I won't kill you again.
Bro, how the fuck am I missing this?
I'm getting real tired of my shit missing.
I keep missing them.
God damn, dude. Why is everything just going through fucking register?
Hey man, do something with your crybaby dog, dude.
Did they just spawn me in front of people or miss everything I've got today?
Oh nice. Yeah, go right.
Like that.
Oh, not me.
Bro, I just shot this bitch. Like 5 times. Bruh, hell no. That's the only nigga I miss here. Other niggas supposed to be dead. Assassinated turtle, bro.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I told you I wasn't going to do that. Master Splinter, I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, I get it. You're over there camping. right through him.
Oof. Got me with the melee.
Dude, how am I going through this guy every time? Same guy, just like throws right through his back. Fuck this game today, guys. I'm out. I'm done. That wasn't even fucking worth shit. That match is the same. I'm literally watching my fucking shit go right through their body. I don't know how many motherfucking times I've watched it go through their body. I'll go back and I'll fucking post a video of the 15 million goddamn times it fucking popped up where it would not fucking go through. It went right through his fucking body, would not go. I'll post it. I don't give a shit. Dude, I'm so sick and tired of this game being so fucking inconsistent. Today's a prime example of exactly how this shit goes down every fucking time. I don't understand your SBMM. I don't understand your EOMM. I don't understand 90% of what the fuck this game is even trying to fucking do in the first place, other than lose players. You know? Like, it's baffling. It's baffling. This whole fucking day has been shit. And I know that it's me. I know there's a big chunk of me in it. But when I watch shit not register, I have to ask the question, why? What is your motherfucking agenda? You've had me in some of the biggest fucking bot lobbies. I've fucking fought against actual bots inside Warzone, and I've been in some of the most sweaty fucking lobbies. And it doesn't make a difference what lobby I go into. The gameplay is exactly the fucking same. It's exactly the fucking same, guys. And I just don't get why. Why? Why? I mean, I got in the top 5 or 4 when I was in that sweaty ass fucking lobby. The guys above me were fucking twice my fucking kill rate. So don't think that I for one think that I belonged. I didn't. But how the fuck did I get in the top 4 or 5? You know what I'm saying? What was the point? I didn't belong. I mean, half the fucking time I come out of the goddamn spawn and I was literally getting shot immediately. I didn't belong in that fucking map. Why does my shit reflect the majority of the rest? Were those 3 fucking cheating in the first place? Were those 3 coming in there and getting a fucking easy lobby? What was the case? How come I came in 4th or 5th? When we looked at that lobby, man, that lobby was stacked from the get-go. I don't think there was a single person in that fucking entire lobby that was actually in the first tier. Every single one of them were advanced tiers. Most of them were in the top tier, right? So why? Why was I in there? And why was I competitive, at least with the rest and remainder of the players? What was the point? And I'm watching my shit go through people, through their body. Not once, but twice in a fucking row. And they're right there. Why? I don't get it. I don't understand the point of this game anymore. To some days, it baffles me who they're catering to. Because I don't know who's getting the fucking wins. I don't know who's getting these fucking lobbies. And I watch shit go down that makes no sense whatsoever. I live with the dream of believing that this game is going to be what it used to be. It's not ever going to go back. Ever. And the more I play this, the more I fucking hate this. And the more I do what I'm doing, it's becoming more and more unfun. I'm about to be done, guys. I shit you not. Not that it fucking matters, because I'm talking to nobody anyway every goddamn day, but just in and of the same, right?